Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everywhere, anyone here. Kwame Anoche, good evening. Kwejo, Nana Kwejo, good evening. Nana Esibi, good evening. This song is by Ruth Kote Erison, gospel artist in the UK. Say you are yeah. Hello, Sister Sarah Clotty, all the way from Pom in Ghana. I hope you're okay. Good evening, Minister Jazzy Jeffrey Ephraim. Abapa Sewa, welcome. Akosua Mante, welcome. Monica Bawa, welcome. Jamia Mancha. Mokoba. Hello, Akosua Dufie. Good evening, Mancha Wellington. This song is by Ruth Kote Erison, gospel artist in UK. Oh yeah. Churchy ball.
www.azitoradio.co.uk. We keep you alive.
Pasito Radio, we're keeping you alive. We are always here keeping you alive. Today is our health tips. How to lose weight naturally, and then how to take good care of our own self. This whole body that we have, our lifestyle counts a lot. The way we live our life is so important. It can do and undo you.
www.azitoradio.co.uk. Azito Radio, we keep you alive.
Akua, I'm struggling to invite you. Anytime I try, say decline.
Okay, so I'm going to be.
No, okay, it was okay at first. It was okay. Yeah. A little bit. Yeah, this is better. Yes, it's okay, Akua. It's okay. Yeah, I think we've got the full view, Akua. Yeah, Akua, if you can come this way a little bit. Is it to the left? To the right? Yes. Yes, that is our Akua, yes. Good evening, everyone. As we've been waiting.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can see Akua now. Yeah, good evening, everyone. As we all been waiting for Akua, this is Akua. We're going to start our program. So welcome to Pasito Radio, and I hand over to you, Akua. Welcome,
Thank
Pasito.
you.
Long timers best in Shuraba Mami Miss Boateng.
I'm so hot.
I know. That's the Benny lady.
Oh. Okay. I've got black-eyed beans. And you know what? Facebook, they've updated, so I can't even see your face.
You can't see my face.
And no, unless I shift the words. Yeah, I can see your face now because I've shifted the words.
All right.
Yeah. I've got black-eyed beans. I've got ginger tea as well. So
Somebody timers say, "Hey, lady posh Akua."
thank you, Miss Posh. And
No,
I've
you
got
are the saying, "Hey, lady posh." You are the posh, not her. She's saying you are lady posh Akua Boateng.
thank you. So and I've got black tea as well, but I don't have it here, so we'll do that next week. So I will talk about the benefits of the black-eyed beans. You saw I've posted kose, akara, as we call it in Nigeria. I've posted beans too. So sometimes what I eat, sometimes people ask how can I eat gari and beans in Ghana. So benefit. We know how to prepare beans stew. In secondary school we ate it all the time, but yeah. So sometimes we don't know the benefits, but we eat it. So I will talk about the benefits today, and yeah. Okay. And then one thing as I've got as well is they call it papaya.
Okay.
One thing I'll talk about is papaya, or what we call pawpaw in Ghana. The seeds. The seeds.
Okay. If you've just joined us, this is Akua Boateng, who is always teaching us about our health. And she's learned from the dietitian, and she's rather giving us freely. So if you are there, make notes. All the things she's been teaching. Some people who have had blood pressure, some people are off from medication just because of the way they have changed their diet. So be serious. Let us all run with this.
Yeah. So I'll talk about pawpaw or papaya seeds as well. When we eat pawpaw or papaya, we scrape the seeds and we throw them away. But apparently they've all got the benefits. We can use pawpaw seeds or papaya seeds. We all know pawpaw or papaya, and then I'm being lazy this week, so I didn't go shopping for that. So I didn't bofre papaya. Yeah. So I think I will talk about that one first. And I'll give the benefits as well. So papaya seeds for worms. It treats worms. If someone has got worms, you just or it's like a papaya seeds for worms and other parasitic infections. They get rid of parasites from our intestines. In Ghana, they give the dewormers, as we all know, but here they don't give us the dewormers. I've never been to my GP that has given me any dewormer. If you tell them something is moving in your tummy, they will still give you any dewormer.
Unless you go to the counter, the chemist.
Yeah, so they don't give dewormers, but apparently pawpaw seeds or papaya seeds treats worms. So it also makes them harder to breed. So if you take if you eat pawpaw, don't throw the seeds away. Just you can eat it, chew it when it's wet, or dry it, blend it, and then you eat it, or take it as like tea or coffee, and then drink it. When you drink it like that, or chew it in the wet situation, it makes the worms difficult to breed more. They can't breed more. So that's one point. What pawpaw seeds, the ones we throw away, that is one of the benefits of pawpaw seed. And then two, it fights bacterial infection. It fights bacterial infection and treats food poisoning. It kills E. coli and Salmonella typhi, and other dangerous bacteria as well. So if you take it, or if you eat it raw, or in its raw state, or dry it and take it as tea or coffee, it does fight all these bacteria I've mentioned. So if you have it, just don't dry it, don't throw it away. You can dry it and then take it bit by bit. And then papaya seeds can also cure liver problems. Papaya seeds also cure liver problems. And mix in with this one. If someone, I'm not encouraging people to go and drink alcohol, but if you know someone who is a drunk or drunkard, and then someone who is already a drunk, and then who is an excessive drunk, just grind it in its wet or dry state grind it and mix it with lime or lemon, and give it to the person to drink. Give it to the person to drink. But I'm not encouraging people to go and drink. But if the person is already an alcoholic, just give it to the person, and then it will cure the person, or it will, if the person is like comatose, it will help the person too. And then the same person, it cures liver problems, because if the person has been drinking for a long time and the person drinks it, it cures the person. So that's what it's saying. Yeah. And then the person can drink it as a juice. And then it says it fights candida, yeast overgrowth. That is what is called candida, yeast overgrowth in the person. This can cause fatigue. We all know fatigue is tiredness, if someone is tired, and then it fights it. And then it's like this can cause lowered immunity. It lowers your immune system, and then you're always tired, and then you fall sick all of a sudden or all the time. So pawpaw seeds, they are useful. We shouldn't throw them away when we eat. Even after eating it and you feel you are not full, or you leave it on the side and then you chew it in the raw state.
So do you have to chew it, or you have to blend it?
You can blend it, or you can just chew it and then drink water. It's just like having like paracetamol in Ghana when you swallow. It's just like that. Just drink a bit of a glass of water with it 3 times a day. If you feel if you are someone who is always tired, you can have it 2 or 3 times a day, like taking paracetamol, or you are being diagnosed with that kind of fatigue person, and then just have it 2 or 3 times a day with water. It's like being prescribed medication for. That's how it works. And then but with that one, you have to have it on an empty stomach. So you have to take it before you eat. It's just like a prescribed drug or prescription. And then it's like treating viral infection. But with this one, if you've got a viral infection, you have to contact your doctor before you have it or you take it.
Caution.
Yeah. And then it says it protects your kidney. If you are a diabetic patient, it protects your kidney. So if you know anyone, if you are watching, please share the video. And then if you know anyone who is diabetic, you can tell the person to have it. I know pawpaw or papaya is common in Ghana. It can be found at the backyard of a lot of people. And then it says it helps break down undigested digested food. So if someone is suffering from indigestion, you can have it as well. As I always say, this medication is expensive. I showed you one time ago. This one is going expensive. So if you know someone, yeah, Gaviscon. So if you know someone who suffers from heartburn all the time, you can have it. But pawpaw is really expensive in this country, but those in Ghana, you are lucky. You can get it from anywhere, cheaper. And then it also prevents smelly fat. If someone fat and it stinks, you can have it. It prevents it. So it's good news. If you are someone who does it in front of your partner or your husband, hey, hallelujah, you can have it and you can do it freely. So go for it. And then caution. I always give the caution. It says,
okay,
pregnant women.
There's a question. It's Ambrose Jesse say, please come again. What do you have to take before you eat? We're treating okay, I leave it for Akua. I think she just joined in, so all she had was eat before have it before you eat.
What do you mean? If
no, she was. I know it's the seed. You know, you said you have to take it on an empty stomach. So she just had the empty stomach, so she didn't know what you have to take.
Oh, if you are fighting, if you are always tired, if you feel tired all the time, if you feel tired all the time, and then you have to take the seeds. If you feel tired all the time and you have to take the seeds, that's when you have to take it on an empty stomach. But it's just the seed, not the pawpaw itself.
Okay, it's a he. Okay.
Ambrose is a he.
Okay, sorry,
Ambrose,
my brother.
Ambrose, sorry.
And the picture looks a little bit like so sorry, say it's he.
Sorry, Ambrose. Ambrose, if you always feel tired and then you have to take the pawpaw seed, you have to take it before you eat your food. Even if it's breakfast, lunch, supper, you have to take the pawpaw seeds with water, chew it, drink your water before you eat your food. That's what I said. And then I'll hit on the caution. If you are a pregnant woman or breastfeeding or a man, so the men, don't take too much. Don't take too much of the pawpaw seed or the papaya seed. Oh, Ambrose, you don't have to change your picture for us.
Is that what?
If you are a man and then you don't want your wife or your girlfriend to get pregnant and you don't want to wear a condom, if you know her HIV status and then you are sure of yourself and then you don't want to wear a condom and then you don't want a baby from the person, you chew this before you make love or have sex with the person won't get pregnant. So it's a form of like mom, help me there, what do you call it, like checking your contraceptive. It's like a contraceptive pill. it's contraceptive pill for men.
It's 99%. So the 1%, you may be the one. So be cautious.
So yeah, so men, and so if you still want babies, if you're a young man on this platform and you still want babies, please don't take too much of the seeds, because you still, if you want to reproduce, don't take too much of the seeds, please.
Then don't even take it.
That is the caution. And not even take it. If you are a pregnant woman, don't go near it. Yeah, and if you are a pregnant woman, don't take it. If you are breastfeeding, don't take it. Thank you. More questions?
No, I'm just telling him, please don't change your picture.
I think he's taking it off.
Please don't change your picture. Normally the pictures come in very small, so if I don't really go in, I can see. So don't worry about it.
Yeah. If I take these glasses off, I can't see anything on the screen.
That's by the way. Welcome, Ayensu Regina. I hope my dear sister-in-law is okay. Then Janet, all the way from Finland. Sister Janet, we've not seen you for a long time now.
Yeah, I think most of my, about 2 of my seniors are dead.
Giz Kumsen, all welcome to Charles Sandy Arthur. Welcome. Princess Abe, you are all welcome. And Mama Teresa Odum. Mama Teresa, I've not heard from you. And your own little brother Rex Mattis. Real Asada, Lady V, and Scarlet Angels, Akwesi AJ. You are all welcome to Pasito Radio Learning Time with learning. This is our health with learning. Pasito Radio, everything is about learning. So today we are here to learn about our health.
So if there is nothing else on the seeds, papaya seeds, I think I can go ahead.
Yeah. So first topic was the benefits.
Hello, Iris. Iris, hope you are good. Beautiful lady. Okay, I'll treat black-eyed peas. Ambrose, Jesse says, please, I'm around this, and then I have to cut down some weight before 9th of August to fit into my suit. Can you help me with some of the food to eat before the day and before I sleep? Or okay, Ambrose, before you sleep,
Okay, I think this one really wants like a one-to-one diet. A diet plan. How do you think?
Ambrose, when we finish, can you, I don't know if it's my friend. Ambrose, when we finish, you have to contact me in my messenger.
Because 9th August is very close.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I said that he needs that one-to-one dieting to really come down.
I have to give you a list.
Yeah. Ambrose, if you are not a friend of Akua's name is Akua Boateng. If you, I think Akua will be willing to help you by the 9th of June. If only you be honest with yourself, it will work. It will work. If only you are honest, it will work. It works. It works. So when if you are not friend with Akua on Facebook, request friendship, and then Akua can give you the guidelines on Messenger. And I think
I've deleted a lot of people, so I think I'll get space for you.
So when you are there, don't do things for Akua to delete you. Okay, he said yes, exactly, yes. Because if you don't deceive yourself, definitely you can get through it.
Okay, I will talk about the black-eyed beans, the benefits, and then the uses. You saw the uses. We all eat black-eyed beans, secondary schools, and then even at home. You saw me making kose and then beans this week. That is why I'm going to treat that topic. That's why I put it there, so that it wasn't because I'm showing off my food or I'm living good. No, I just did it so that I'll treat the topic. Some of the benefits are: one, it helps in digestion. There's a lot of fiber, and it's essential and can be soluble and insoluble at the same time. And then fights cholesterol. We've learned a lot about the LDL, the good and the bad LDL. Hello, Asafo Kitson.
I think Ambrose will be somebody who will make me laugh. No, Ambrose, what I meant was, if you're not food is so sweet. If you are not disciplining yourself, I mean in the food way, because at times you don't want to eat and you will be pushed. You have craving to do it. So to crave for you are, that is the reason why I'm saying. So not that you are not, but I mean you have to be able to stand for it. You ignore it. You said, I have eaten, although my stomach is calling for the food, I'm not eating. That's the kind of thing I'm talking about. We even have a supplement as well that you can have. So this one, this is a natural. You see the fruit here, it's natural. So if you have this will be your breakfast. Whether with milk or with a smoothie, any of it. Breakfast, then you have your own food with salad in the afternoon. Then in the evening, you go back here. So you're going to eat carbohydrate once a day. These are the sort of things I'm talking about.
Hello, Marjorie. Hello, Auntie Connie. Thank you, Asafo Kitson. Okay, it says helps in digestion, and fiber is essential and can be soluble, and fights cholesterol. And 2, aids in weight loss. That is the black-eyed beans. Black-eyed beans fights and helps in aid of weight loss, because when you eat it, you go to the toilet. So the more you go, and then it makes you fat. We are adults here, so I'll say it makes you fat. The more you fat, you give out air, gas, and then you go to the toilet. So it makes you lose a lot of weight. So and then it doesn't make you constipate. So that is what black-eyed beans does for our body. So second point, it aids in what? Weight loss. Here we fight weight loss all the time. We don't want to put on weight. So if I hear something makes me lose weight, I'll go for it.
Papicolo says,
hello, Mr. Flores.
Big Tommy, what should I do?
This big tummy thing, when I'm going to go through this quickly, and I'm going to talk about this week, because I'm at home, I don't want to eat a lot, so I've been researching big tummy. It also regulates blood sugar.
Good. Ambrose, good. You are joining the club. Good, and it will work for you. You will come here and you say it will work for you. He says he's determined. He wants to wear the suit and he really wants to look very good. We will do it. We'll help you do that. Don't worry. Akua is there. Don't worry. Ambrose, if you don't know, Akua used to be size 18 to 20. Now she's size 8. So you can see where we are coming from. Akua, this lady that we're talking here, who is teaching us, Used to be size 18, and now she is size 8. So this is where we
God
are.
bless you too, Linda. God bless you.
And then my own dear big sister, all the way from Finland, Janet Dakwa, all the way from Finland. I hope you're okay, Auntie Izzy.
Okay, and then it also regulates blood sugar. So if someone has got high blood pressure, it does help. That's the beans. And then it decreases the chance of getting anemia. If someone is anemic and the person eats the black-eyed beans, it does really, really help. These beans can combat this high level of fatigue, and because of the vitamin B, which are key to making red blood cells. And then it helps lower blood pressure as well. The potassium in the beans help decrease the chance of getting heart disease and maintaining blood pressure at a steady level. And then it helps fight stroke. If someone has got stroke, or if it prevents it, if this black-eyed beans prevents stroke. And then it also fights against Alzheimer's and then osteoporosis as well. And the right amount helps. It doesn't say you should eat too much.
This black-eyed beans. Somebody just messenger. What I don't know which type of beans. This is yokagari. The one, if you are from Ghana, yokagari adria. This is just adria. It says I'm lost. I don't know what type of beans. Our own that we have yokagari in Ghana, and then the beans. This is the beans we're talking about, adria. Then with red oil and plantain, fried plantain that we eat, the normal one. This is the benefit that we have no idea of eating. We eat it, but we don't know the benefit. So this is what our dear sister is talking about. Thank you, Afia. Okay. Well, if you don't know and you ask, it's better. I said, I've just joined, but I'm lost here, sister. What is the beans? Which one? This is our normal beans.
I used to eat mine with kenke near Opera, Royal Cinema, Children's Hospital. Ayalolo.
Ayalolo 1 and 2.
Yep. And then it helps fight stroke, Alzheimer's, and osteoporosis, as I said. And then, but it says, but there was a but, the right amount, not a heaped plate. And then it also supports the healthy eyes. So it's good for our eyesight as well. And then it says it protects. This helps protect our skin from the UV. Our skin, the first layer of our skin from the UV, the sun. Lately, the sun is really, really hot. So eating this beans helps with our, but you don't have to go and stand under the sun and look at it direct. It will protect our eyes, but you don't have to go and stand there and look at the sun. I'm burning. And then the light and even zinc is also found in the beans. There's a vitamin or something called zinc, which is found in the beans that protects the eyes as well. And then this helps protect the skin. There's the support of the skin as well. And the damage of it also is not good for us, but it repairs the skin as well. So these beans does a lot of things for our skin, our eyes, our immune system, everywhere. Hello, Mr. Prophet Aklayamba. I've missed you. I haven't heard from you in a long time. And then if someone is pregnant, it's good for the person through pregnancy and even after childbirth, because there is protein and fiber that will sustain the baby even through breastfeeding. So this one is good for breastfeeding and is good
If
for
you've just joined,
pregnancy
this is
as well.
Akua here. If you've just joined, this is Akua here. You can see that big lady here now, and through this fruit and vegetable of checking your own way, this is Akua here. And we have some of her pictures. You can see her here. That is Akua there. So she's preaching what she knows. That's it. Size 20. Now she is size 8. She is size 8 now. So we can do it. We can do it if we determine. These are some of her pictures. You can see there. And as we're doing, I'll bring her latest pictures as well, so you can see.
Okay. So I think we finished with beans, and it says it promotes healthy pregnancy, as I've already said. So I think we've got a lot on beans. So if there is any question, you can ask me. If not, I'll move on to ginger tea.
If there's any question, I will read it alongside. If I see any message, I will read it.
Okay, then I'll move on to.
Okay, it says
ginger.
but what about the gas aspect?
The gas aspect, I think even with beans, I think everyone farts if you eat it, but it does make it makes you lose the weight. So that's the good news.
But when you're doing the papaya, you also say when you eat that one, it will also give it a good smell.
Yeah. So it counter-reacts. So go for the 2. Okay, I will talk about ginger tea. Ginger tea here. If you can't get this, you can just get ginger, grate it, and add honey with hot water and drink it. But I think it's common.
Yeah.
It's really common.
You can find them in all the
shops. And it tastes exactly like, yeah, it's common. And it tastes exactly like ginger. And then if you can't get this one, they've got a powder form. Just boil your hot water, add it, and then add honey to it. I don't talk about sugar. Even if it's brown sugar, I still won't talk about it. I talk about honey or sweetener. It's up to you, whichever one you want. But I talk about trying to lose weight. So I will talk about sweetener or honey. So it's up to you. But I will talk about the benefits of ginger tea here. And then one of the benefits of it is it relieves nausea if someone feels like vomiting or feels sick. That's nausea, and then it relieves it. And it can be said that ginger relieves nausea and vomiting in pregnant women, and it is safe to use throughout pregnancy. Even if you are pregnant, you can still use it. You can have it all the time until the baby comes out. So that is the good news. It's good for every pregnant woman. And then it boosts our immune system. It can be used for, it has been used for centuries to boost the immune system, and it can be used to protect against serious infections as well. It helps the pressure on the brain, and it preserves the brain as we age. As we grow up, it helps the brain and subject to natural degradation, which we cannot control or avoid. Everyone will grow.
Usually when a phone call comes through, it interrupts it.
Everyone will grow. We can't avoid it. We all will age. But it says ginger tea is one of the best teas for us to drink to avoid certain diseases like Alzheimer's, Parkinson's diseases, and then both of which are neurodegenerative, and then it cannot be stopped, but it will help to minimize or reduce it. So ginger tea is good. It's one of the best teas ever to help us. We here, we know about it. In Ghana, if someone has got that Parkinson's disease or Alzheimer's, we call them witches. But here, we know about it. We've worked around them and we know what I am talking about. So if we drink ginger tea, it does help us. It does help as we grow old because it's in the brain. It's a brain thing. So we can see it, but it's like diminishing. When we were young or school, we used to talk about diminishing returns. Diminishing returns when we age. Ginger tea helps that diminishing return thing. I know ginger is common in Ghana. Once a while, if you don't feel lazy doing it, just drink some. It does help. The natural one, I mean. And then it possesses analgesic properties. A little consumption a day can help relieve pain like inflammation, menstrual pain, and the joints as well. If someone has got swollen joints, we talk about gout, the joint swollen joints and arthritis and stuff. I think in Ghana, even when someone got joint pains or swollen joints, we bandage. We put some in leaves and herbs, and then we bandage it. This one, aside that, you can drink some as well. They say that's what the researcher said, that a little a day do help. A little a day do help relieve the pains as well. That is everyday pain. So and then it says it promotes digestive health. Digestive health, and then like bloating. If it says bloating, sometimes you eat, you haven't eaten a lot, just a little bit, and your tummy becomes as if you are pregnant. Meanwhile, you are not pregnant. You are not pregnant. It happens in men and women. So if it happens like that, just grab your lemon ginger tea and then boil your water, pour it in. It looks like coffee granules. It's like coffee granules, but it's got honey in it already. Just do it and drink, and it will lower your bloated tummy down. And then it also cures ulcers, stomach ulcer. So if anyone has got any stomach ulcer, it does really help the relief of pain and everything. It will not worsen the case, but it's not that case as well. And then it promotes weight loss. Ginger tea promotes weight loss. Ginger breaks down the fats. It breaks the fats in our system and prevents storage of fat. The more fat in our system, the ginger goes in and then breaks it down. It melts it. The more you take, it melts it down. So that is what it does for us. And it blocks more fat intake or more fat absorption. Welcome, Queen. From any dietary food, even if the food is already got more fats in it, the ginger, as soon as you finish eating, drink the hot ginger tea, and it breaks down the fats in the food. So hence, that is what that is how the weight loss comes about in the ginger tea. And then it also suppresses your appetite. So it prevents you eating more and more and more. So the more you drink ginger tea, the more it suppresses your appetite. It doesn't make you feel like eating more. The more every day you are in and then you feel like going to eat that, your mouth makes you feel like going peckish. This ginger tea stops that peckishness from you eating more when you are at home. And it is said that people who drink ginger tea have smaller waist.
Wow.
Yes, Mr. Arthur, you can grind the ginger and put hot water in it to drink. That is what I explained earlier. Yes, thank you so much for bringing that up for me. Thank you so much. You can grind the ginger and then strain it with a strainer. When I was researching, that is what I saw. If you don't get this ginger tea, just blend it, use a strainer. There's some kind of a plastic strainer. Strain it with hot water, and then if you can't drink it raw, add honey and drink it like that. You can have garlic on its own, and then you can have the ginger on its own. But if you want to combine,
a picture to show, but I think you can see Akua's picture here. Although there's a child around, but I love this picture. So you can see this picture of Akua clearly from the pictures I showed earlier. That's why I was always checking. I wanted the latest picture, and this is the picture that we can see Akua there.
Okay. Yes. Yeah. Mr. Arthur, have I answered your question? Okay. And then it says, as I said, it's research has shown that people who drink a lot of ginger tea have the smallest waist.
That sounds
yes, I'm consistent. I can't put on the weight. And then it says it helps reduce cholesterol. Ginger tea helps reduce cholesterol. So if someone has the LDL, the bad cholesterol, ginger tea helps the person reduce it, and it even prevents it. So we have to check if anyone has got the bad cholesterol, it has to be prevented. You have to drink your ginger tea.
To give a small waist.
It says, yeah, ginger tea gives a small waist because you don't put on any weight. You keep reducing.
That sounds good.
I've got my pack here, and I've got the whole a whole tube or can of it. I think Scarlett is on. If Scarlett is on, please can you bring me the ginger, the container one, the one I used to cook, please?
Our able secretary.
And then it helps. Yes. Thank you.
Baba Hema says my celebrities are looking like Americano.
The hair is off. And then it says it also helps, it's said to lower the bad cholesterol, the LDL, and this will lower the risk of heart diseases as well. So the more you drink the ginger tea, helps to reduce the heart diseases, all the heart problems.
That's a
and
question.
Then it helps. Yeah.
What about ginger beer?
I'm ready.
Papi Kolo says, what about ginger beer? Even the ginger beer itself, you can taste all the sugar in your mouth.
Do you know what? I don't want to put myself in trouble. Some of them, you can even bring brandy, whiskey, and everything, but I take those ones out. Red wine and all that. but I take those ones out. Thank you.
Sister Monica Ankuma says, small ways, I have got a long way to go. You know, Sister Monica, 1,000 miles journey. When you make one step, it becomes 999. So you go one again, it's 998. So keep going, we will get there. Don't lose hope.
Did you ask a question?
No, Sister Monica is saying that small ways, she's got a long way to go. And I'm saying 1,000 miles journey starts with a day. So she should start and she'll get somewhere. I think I can see that Akua is freezed over there. Yeah. We realized that it's freeze. Papi Kolo, it says she doesn't want to go there because they will start bringing Gia and G. Oh, okay. It said, does it prevent common flu and crying nose as a symptoms of catarrh? I will try and bring Akua back on. We will try and bring Akua back on. As we're doing, we will try and bring her back on, so we will see what we can do.
www.azitoradio.co.uk. Azito Radio, we keep you alive.
Pasito Radio, we're keeping you alive. We see and if we can bring Akua back on. Okay, we'll see. So if you have questions as you put it down, Akua was talking, the first one Akua was talking about was papaya, that we Ghanaians know to be called brofre, or at times we say pawpaw, and the benefits of the seeds. And then again, she's talking now about ginger tea. But we've all heard that it can give you a small waist. Everything is difficult to do, but it's up to you and I, the way we want to do it. That is the only way that we can do it. So, as we're going on, if we determine, I believe in determination. If you are only determined to do something, you and I, we can do it. Determination, if you believe you can do it, you can achieve. There is a school logo that says, if you believe you can achieve, which is true. Anything you believe in, you can achieve because you want to do it. And, okay, let me do some quick announcement. If you can see this here, if you can see that there, I've got two social workers with me. I've got Mr. Martin Asamoah, and I've got Obaya Asamoah as well. They are both from Gaswa. Gaswa is Ghanaian Social Workers Association in the Midlands. What they do is every Friday they come to educators. This week the topic is divorce and separation, implications for fathers and the impact on children. This is this week. That is what tomorrow, 7 p.m. I'm trying to bring Akua back on. So this is, you can see from there. Tomorrow, join us at 7 p.m. Join us at 7 p.m. That is Mr. Asamoah and our dear sister Obaya Asamoah. They are both members of GASWA, which is Ghanaian Social Workers Association. Tomorrow, if God will, at 7 p.m., we will have this members of GASWA joining in on Pasito Radio. And what is going to happen? Divorce and separation, implication for fathers and impact on children. So we're going to talk because they work in the professional field where they face or they deal with different issues. So the issues they deal with, we're going to talk about it and see how we can prevent certain things way forward. Welcome back, Akua. I think on my side, it sees that I've also